Hi, this is Scott Lauser, Minot's household name with Next Home Legendary Properties. And I've got a property listed at 609 Bavaria Drive. I got a phone call yesterday from a broker that wanted to take a look at the property, he had some questions, and I thought, let's have some fun with this. So I went up and made a video, and I had a good time doing it. You can tell I'm not a professional videographer. Much of what I did here was first takes with a blooper or two at the end, and I had a good time doing it. So I wanted to share this with everybody, and let's go take a look at 609 Bavaria Drive. Oh, well, that's my daughter's hockey equipment. And like many of you, you probably have the need for a big mudroom when you come in from the garage. After a long day at work, and you come in, take off your shoes, put your house slippers on, maybe put on your sweatshirt, and just get ready to be home for the night. Now, how many people start talking about a house in the mudroom? Not many if you don't have a mudroom, but when you got one this size, you got to show it off. Most importantly in most houses though, and centrally to a listing, is the kitchen. And oddly enough, this kitchen is centrally located in the house, both left to right and top to bottom. Let's go take a look at the kitchen. So here we are in the kitchen, centrally located, got a center island, an in-wall oven, a regular oven, all the appliances, a whole bunch of storage with a pantry to the south. We have an eat-in kitchen and all kinds of space to cook and bake for family and friends. But when you have this much space in the kitchen, where are you going to feed everybody? There should be a formal dining room. Let's go take a look. Formal dining room. This table has room to seat 8 and could probably go up to 10 or 12. I'm not the type that normally sits in the formal dining room, but if you have a large family or friends over, Christmas, Thanksgiving, this room has it all right off the kitchen. So here we are in the formal living room, somewhere you probably retire to after that big dinner. Sitting down with a good book, or maybe watching some TV, or just having good conversation with family and friends. This is the formal living room off the dining room. This is a lot more my style, a little bit less formal, a lot more casual. Kind of has that Clark Griswold feeling from Christmas Vacation. TV off the kitchen. I don't think Cousin Eddie's out that window, but I do wonder, what would this room look like decorated at Christmas?
It's that time. Christmas time is here. Everybody knows there's not a better time of year.
You know, for a lot of years, maybe 5 and 10 years ago, people that were shopping for a house talked about wanting an office. And then when COVID hit, the need for an office actually became real. Prior to that, we were taking our laptops and just moving around the house wirelessly. But now there is actually a need for those that work at home to have an office. And so here you go. Your own real office. If there were only a place to store all of your books, granted there's a closet here, but if you look up, you got a whole library lofted above your office to store all your books. We've done a lot of the main floor. Let's go take a look at the fun stuff in the basement. So here we are in the basement, and if you need a space to work out, or you're a gamer, or you want to play music, there's a space behind you. But as we come this way, you can see there's probably room for a pool table here, and you turn the corner, and this is your sports den, or where you can watch movies. As a Packer fan, I can tell you, this room was decorated in all Packer memorabilia. You want to use a TV this size, or you want a big screen, there's plenty of space here. You want to use it for March Madness, you want to watch UND hockey, or the Stanley Cup playoffs, maybe even the Masters, probably the Daytona 500 NASCAR with the right audio down here would be amazing. And don't forget, the Winter and Summer Olympics are coming up quick. If you want to entertain, you've got a wet bar. And don't worry, I know a lot of you watching this might be Vikings fans. We can make this room into a Vikings den. Or, I know my brother and a couple of my friends are Bears fans. We could do the same for Chicago fans.
Is known as the Bears. The Bears.
So here's that extra room in the basement that I was talking about. While there's not a lot of furniture in here, there's plenty of room if you want to use it for a workout space or for gaming or for crafts. And right behind the camera is a large storage area as well. So this basement has plenty of living space so that you can use it as you see fit for your needs. We've looked at the basement, we've looked at the main floor. We got to check out the upstairs where the bedrooms are. Let's go take a look. So here we are in the master bedroom. And as you can tell, plenty of room for a king-size bedroom set, a full suite with dual sinks, multiple closets, and a retiled shower. This room has a lot of natural light going to the south, even has vaulted ceilings. So that's the master bedroom on the upstairs of 609 Bavaria Drive, but there's more bedrooms on this floor. It's just deceptively large. Let's take a look. Bedroom 2, bedroom 3, bedroom 4, and this is bedroom number 5, all on the upper level. So I got that phone call from a buyer agent and they said, is there really 6 bathrooms in that house? And in the spirit of the Hoos Fest, which starts here in Minot next week, I said, yeah, you betcha. There's 3 upstairs, there's 2 on the main floor, and there's 1 downstairs. Oofta, that's a lot of bathrooms. No showing on a house is complete unless you talk about the patio. So this is where you could have your seating. You've got a natural gas line here for cooking. You could have full cook stations over here, your Blackstone griddle, your Weber grill. You could even smoke out here, meat or cigars. And if you go all the way over there, you're probably wondering what that is. That little dollhouse. It's even got a loft in it. But you have to come and see this house to see the inside of the dollhouse. So there you have 609 Bavaria Drive. On the website, which is 609bavariadrive.com, you can find all the pictures, you can find drone photography, this video, floor plan drawings, and all the information, including a description of this beautiful home up in Northeast Minot. If you're interested, please give me a call, 833-8489. If you need to sell your house in order to buy this one, I can help you with that too. Maybe we can do a video like this for you. This is Scott Lauser, Minot's household name with Next Home Legendary Properties. I don't know, I hope that came across as a little bit Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. I'm not sure people will pick that up. So here we are in the kitchen. This is probably too much, isn't it? Yeah, I can't be wearing that. Why do we ever say sit down with a good book and never admit that anybody ever sat down with a bad book? You know, I've been thinking about this and the Lions have been pretty good the last couple of years, but I don't know a whole lot of Lions fans. We should probably say that no Lions were hurt in the filming of this video.